What's up, family? What's up, fam? It's your boy, the Urban Sports Guru. Now we're going to get into the NFC South. My prediction for this year's NFC South. Let's start at the bottom. I am predicting the Tampa Bay Bucks will be there at the bottom. They have a plethora of talent. I love Mike Williams. Um, Mike Evans, I'm sorry, at receiver. I like Bruce Arians coming back. I just don't like the fact that he is tied to Jameis Winston. I've tried to ride with Jameis Winston. I have rode with him and the wheels have fallen off and I'm falling off with the wheels. I'm not riding with Jameis Winston. Fuck that shit. I gotta see it to believe it. No, not happening. I don't think that defense is gonna be very good. They went and got Ndamukong Suh to pair with JPP. But Jason Pierre-Paul, as a Giant fan, I know this much. When the expectations are gonna be there now, he will not put up 14, 15 sack seasons. He'll either get hurt or his production will go down. Now, however, I am kind of hyped for Ndamukong Suh to see him play three technique again, because I do think last year with the Rams he played out of position, because of course Aaron Donald's going to play three technique because he's the best fucking player in the game. So that part, but Carolina, I'm not on the fucking Cam Newton bandwagon. Cam Newton has had two good seasons, in my opinion. Two good seasons. He's never completely, hit the level of being the kind of quarterback everybody wants him to be. I don't think he ever will. He showed that for that brief, that 1 year where he was just all world, and he was doing this with no studs at receiver. It blew my mind. Like, who the fuck are these guys? And he's lighting the league up, running and passing. But Carolina's defense is going to be at a certain level, but in the NFL being what it is now, Cam's throwing percentages are going to be higher. But I think last year was the beginning of what you're going to see a steady diet of. Is Cam continuously getting hurt, where now it's going to cost him games. He's not going to be able to just muscle his way through it. It's costing him games now. That's what I genuinely think is going to happen. Now, New Orleans, I expect them to come in second in the NFC South, and I'm saying them to come in second instead of the Atlanta Falcons for this reason. When I look at Atlanta, when I look at the plethora of weapons that Matt Ryan has to throw to, he doesn't just have Julio, who's the best in the game. He has Mohamed Sanu. He has Gabriel. Has a good running back. They revamped the offensive line. They already had two studs in the offensive line. They went and invested some resources in the offensive line, so they're going to be studs again. So they'll be able to lead with offense and come out to a lead, and then the defense can play with the lead. Unlike last year, where the defense wasn't always able to play with the lead, even though offensively they still put up a lot of yards. I think that's going to make the difference between those two teams, because when I look at New Orleans, especially these last couple of years, they paid Michael Thomas, and I posted about this on Instagram, and I'm going to say this to y'all now once again. They paid Michael Thomas, and he deserved to get paid. Who the fuck else is Drew Brees going to throw it to? Who else? Alvin Kamara, I think, is an all-world talented running back. But when I look at some of the other teams, particularly in the NFC, because the NFC, you have some really loaded rosters. The Rams, they have Cooper Kupp, and they have two, three good targets for Jared Goff. Minnesota, they had Diggs, Thielen, Rudolph. Eagles have Aguilar, Jeffries, Sean Jackson. Cowboys, Amari Cooper, Randall Cobb. They have each team has a plethora of different guys they can at their disposal. They can get rid of the ball to. Drew Brees has one reliable target. So unless there's someone on their roster right now that is going to have a breakout season, it's going to be more of the same. And they got off to such a great start in midway through the season, that's putting up crazy points. But then the book started, teams started developing a book on them. From team started developing a book on him after the Dallas game. They saw the way Dallas played him. Dallas played him, got up in him, played a lot of press, dared you to go deep. Last year, New Orleans, they went and got Ted Ginn, hoping he would stretch the field. Ted Ginn couldn't stay on the field. And a lot of these other receivers, they, unless they got someone on their roster right now that's going to end up being somewhat of a game changer, being somewhat of a complement to Michael Thomas, they're going to be a very one-sided offense. And now look in comparison, as great as Drew Brees is to the other stacked rosters in the NFC, I think that is going to be New Orleans' downfall. They have not taken care of that. They have not addressed that. These other teams in the NFC have. They have. So when you address New Orleans, if you were able to stop the run, before they had two great running backs, now they only have one. Alvin Kamara, I think, is an old world talent. You stack the box, double up on that guy. Where's he going? Where's he going? Drew Brees is arguably the most accurate quarterback in the league. I think he is. But where's he going to go? Guy has to be somewhat open. He can't continue to throw in crazy tight windows. He needs to have reliable guys, and right now I don't see reliable guys. I don't see another reliable guy that he can count on for 80 catches next year. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. This is why I think Atlanta's going to beat them out. Even though I like New Orleans' defense better than I like Atlanta's defense, even though Atlanta spent a lot of money in their defense, and Jones and Grady Jarrett, they're going to have to start earning that. But the fact that Dan Quinn's defensive coach, that their defensive guys can stay healthy, I really like that offense. I think we're going to see somewhat close to what we saw in their Super Bowl year. Atlanta, offensively, they're going to win that division. Let me hear your thoughts. Let me hear what you feel. It's your boy, Urban Sports Guru. I'm out. Salute.